Mentorship. So let's say you have my team and you have Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, and Clyde Drexler, because you're a fantastic general manager. What you would do is, on the left side, you pick a mentee, so someone that's going to get mentored by the mentor. And then on the right side, you're going to pick the mentor. Now, each mentor can mentor one mentee at a time and up to 3 badges. So what I would recommend is look for the badges that the mentor has at Hall of Fame, at least at Gold, because I think you're going to get the most out of that. So, for example, I got Michael Jordan here, tons of Hall of Fame badges, right? I'm going to pick 3.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And now the Lakers starting group. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. D'Angelo Russell out there with Jackson, and it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. And for the Thunder, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Williams at the center locking down the middle. And early on, many rookies are not only getting playing time, Doris, some of them are the focal points of the team's offense.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a growing trend, especially for those teams that are in rebuilding mode. Heck, sometimes even the established teams are getting some big-time stars.
It's good.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned, outstanding contest, and Josh Giddey says, I don't care, I'm scoring anyway.
Russell kicks to Jackson, takes the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Giddey, no good. Down low, and the dunk by Jackson.
Now, the very definition of unselfish. LeBron could score every time, but you see his affinity for getting his teammates involved.
Russell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams, and the rejection by James. Outside Jackson. This one for three. And they recover it. James finds Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James.
A little contact doesn't bother AD. He knows they're coming for him.
Giddey against Jackson. Williams for three. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
But tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Over Russell. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shea, creating a bucket?
During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma City traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander in that trade, who goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Chet Holmgren. Here is Williams. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Clock at 4. Fires from 18. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
2 minutes
to Jackson.
in the first 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Giddey. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
So there's that combination of size and quickness when we're talking about Josh Giddey. Hard to defend, makes the defender commit right there.
No good on the free throw. Not even a look for Oklahoma City. Thunder trailing by 5. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. LA's on 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. Lakers leading by 3. Jackson passes to Hayes. Back to Jackson. From downtown, Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And Davis puts it in.
Anthony Davis.
And this is just AD doing what AD does, dominating the defense there and converting.
Williams looking around. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Williams with the block. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Good work defensively by Hachimura.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
Thunder trailing by 7. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. A fader. That shot off. Great D that time from Davis. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Poked away and stolen by Williams. And it's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Here's Wallace. The Thunder with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
On the wing, Jackson. He started by Williams. Jackson down low. He's against Williams. It's stolen by Dort. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Jackson. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
There's Jackson with the 3. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And extensive ball movement, Doris, is a beautiful style to watch. But not every good team plays that way. Why not?
I think so much of implementation of style is about the players you have. What are the strengths of your individual players? Does the point guard flourish in a pick and roll situation as opposed to ball movement? Does a point guard like Luka Doncic need the ball to be effective? It's all about who your personnel is.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. The Thunder in 4th.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Now here's Wiggins. 5 points in the game, and it's sent back by Russell.
Well, that's the energy and effort that D'Angelo Russell brings on the defensive end. This guy has got the ability to be a factor there.
Giddey against Jackson. James outside. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And the Lakers with possession here, following the score by Oklahoma City. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by Joe.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal
That's on
foul.
D'Angelo Russell.
First team foul.
And really the defense.
Substitution
So
number
it's the
12.
Los Angeles Lakers.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Thunder, 28. The Lakers, 40. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Thunder Youth Dance Team.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. MP's really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. D'Angelo Russell out there with Jackson, and it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Right around 21 points per, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Basket good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. This Lakers franchise, of course, has a lot of championships, but they know that nothing's given. Coach Darvin Ham said that ring and them banners don't come if you ain't on your thing. You've got to be focused and make every day count. Talking about championship. At some point, the lip service gets old. You've got to go do it. Kevin, back to you.
Got to go do it. He's all about action. David, thank you. Jackson from long range. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. He gets that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Giddey kicks to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the clock, and it's Giddey in the corner. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Giddey's got 6 in the quarter, and the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Who needs one? Make some noise!
For the Thunder, Williams, he's checked in for Williams. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They trail by 6. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Dort and Williams up in the forward position. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Jackson passes to LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You simply can't bite on that pump fake from LeBron because he is waiting for you to leave your feet, and he's going to lean in to get to the line.
He's off on the second.
You know, he didn't get them all, but they'll be able to breathe just a bit easier with the 2-possession lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
LeBron kicks to Jackson. And it's Hachimura in the corner. And he nails that one right through the net. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Understanding how to burn the defense in those sets. Hachimura doesn't rush anything. Lets the play develop naturally.
The pass to Giddey. The kick out to Williams. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Outside Jackson. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Dort misses.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
His defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Davis. On the wing, Jackson lets the three fly, sinks the triple. Jackson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
That's his 5th triple.
Yo.
Of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their...
Oh, this... okay. Yo...
refocusing their minds and getting that strategy down to close out the game.
The rookie goes crazy.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. That three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Nah, I'm broke, bro.
To the paint, here's Davis. Misses in close.
Those are chances.
I'm just a
almost
broke-ass
always
nigga.
you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of it.
And Giddey gets it to go.
To me, it's the ability to facilitate that enhances Josh Giddey as a scorer. You've got to play him for both, and right now he's cooking the defense.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Davis in the corner. Outside, Russell.
I got you, Russell. Watch this. Take the pick.
The three. The Thunder pull it in.
Well, he's got a
good, bro.
That one almost dropped.
Looking to end his cold spell. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
I'm broker than Shaquille O'Neal's free throw shot. That's embarrassing.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. Austin Reeves is checked in for Jackson.
Days of play. What is this? I don't want to see this shit. Game over with anyways. Give me my VC.
For Oklahoma City, Joe's checked in, and Wallace subbed in for Josh Giddey.
Oh, shit.
The Lakers also changing it up.
Overtime.
Wood, he's checked in for Davis.
All right, bet.
Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. And it's
So
Jackson
close.
in for Austin Reed. And that one misses.
Well, you've done the hard work if you're D'Angelo Russell. You've gotten the contact needed in a possession game to get to the charity stripe. Can you make it now is the question.
We've got Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace. Then it's Williams. And it's Joe in at the small forward. Here's Giddey. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
Oh, my
And
God.
stolen by Williams. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got the lead up the tee now for the Thunder.
Josh Giddey might be young, folks, but a fearless, big-time bucket right there.
Here's Jackson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Here's Giddey. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Listen to that.
That is the decibel count in this building.
Davis and finished off by Davis.
Stepping up. Davis is a fantastic option late. You know with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. And Oklahoma City making a change. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. James is checked in.
Hold on, because it's getting intense. Let me get my tip back.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nope.
Got a piece of it. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. And the Thunder lead by 2. And so James will bring it up for L.A. Passes to Jackson. Money! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And the shot goes down.
Yeah, there's not a person in this building who didn't know the ball was going to LeBron, and still he delivers.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
The quiet confidence, the ruthless execution. You need a big-time bucket. Shea is on time.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Russell. Got it!
Well, Russell is just absolutely fearless. He'll be the hero or the GOAT in that instance. Yes, sir, hero.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To tie. No good. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew.
Crucial win tonight. You guys really buried them in an avalanche of three-pointers.
That's just our DNA, man. You know, it was...
have an A+. This is the fucking hard part. Find something that matches well. I need a B+, but I need an A+ on this time and stability. That's the fucking hard part. That only take it to an A. There's only a few that give you the A+ on the time and stability. That's too slow, but if I change nope. Fuck it. Let's go to one of these other ones that I made. Okay, let's try that one. Or did I just get done trying that one? I am. That is my shit though, but it's a little slow. Some of the same shit. Yep. Move on with that one. Alright, let's go get some more tags. He ain't even overrated, bro. He underrated. Nah, he not even rated, bro. He not even rated. It's okay though. It's okay. As long as I hit level 40, I'm good. And I got more people on the way. I got 3 other builds I can use. And 2 being born. -5 stars. Hey, whoa. You can give him 1 star, bro. God dang. You can't even give my boy 1 star? That's messed up. Alright, I'm gonna have to show off real quick. I got you. Oh. So 1 star. That's disrespectful. Negative, he said negative 5 stars. That's, oh, Jesus. I'd rather have no stars. 0.5. That nigga a freshman in high school. Goddamn. Alright. We're not about to spend 1,000 on the tag. We're about to get some cheap ass bullshit. Some damn letter. Ooh, I do like the prayer hands though. 500. It's in my price range. I thought they had a Texas. I know they got a Cali. I know they got a Houston. Somewhere. There it is right there. That's it, perfect. So I think they have Texas. What else we get for 500? We got that bad boy. So I got a 210. Maybe we get Texas. Fuck it. It's the Texas.
That'll look good for sure.
Oh, missed one. God damn it. God dang it.
I can see that one on you. I would have picked that one for you too.
Alright, let me go get my money for my shoes, bro. I don't even know what this last shot is. See if we can make another one. Oh, no, 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 no. Shit, I don't know.
So when you get to the training schedule, which you go to the My NBA Era's main menu again, you go to training again, and just below player mentorship, you'll see training schedule. Here, it's going to break down all the workouts you can do on game days and off days. Now, there's a morning, afternoon, and evening session, so you can schedule 3 sessions per day, and most of these sessions have a low, medium, or high intensity aspect to them. Now, the higher the intensity you do, the higher the rewards, right? But also the higher risk of fatigue and injury. So when you look at game days and off days, my recommendation is on the off days, you really hit your team hard. You get them doing high intensity stuff. And then on
the floor for the visiting Golden State Warriors, at center, Trace Jackson Davis. At forward, let's meet your set.
It's now Golden State's starting 5. In the backcourt, it's Curry and Thompson. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Moody. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. And for the Spurs, the guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Wembanyama is out there with Jackson. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Hey, Brent, early on in this season, teams still ironing out some of the kinks. What exactly are they working on at this point?
Well, one of the things you're working out is to find out if your scheme fits your personnel. If so, how do you build on that? And then how do you distribute the minutes to the guys who are going to play those roles on your team?
Now, here's Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Wide open look. Wembanyama with the rebound.
All right, y'all.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
They take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis.
Here's Kuminga. The pass to Curry. He dishes it to Kuminga. Thompson outside. They grab their own miss. And Kuminga throws it down.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Stripped away. Thompson against Vassell. Thompson dishes to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, and that ball's gone.
And Brent, Steph Curry has so much love for this game. He's a true ambassador for the sport.
Well, with Steph, anything that he touches seems to turn to gold. I mean, he loves hoops no matter what it is. Supports the women's games. He's involved with youth athletics in the Bay Area and back home in Charlotte. And this guy just loves to see the sport grow as much as he has.
Now, here's Vassell. Outside Jackson. Takes a three. The Warriors pull it in.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
And the rejection by Jackson. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Kuminga, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. And how about Kuminga, one of just a handful of NBA players from Congo.
And Greg, those players from the Congo, they have achieved some of the highest level of recognition in our league. NBA champions, Hall of Famer. The player list is short, but boy, they're distinguished.
Inside, here's Jackson. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Thompson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Thompson. To the middle. Here's Jackson Davis.
Well, Clay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
Spurs trail by 8. Jones up top, guarded by Kerr. Spurs working the ball around now. They could use a bucket. Not going to go that time.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. There's Jackson with the three. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors leading by 8. 1:39 left here in the first quarter. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
Golden State
searching for their first points of the game. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how...
Yeah, I know, Coach.
The Warriors shooting at a decent 44% clip here. So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. They've got Harris. He's out there with Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 spot. Out to the right wing. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Misses at the rim.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the Wizards provided a nice lift. He scored 10 points and was a force on defense, knocking away shots every second he was on the floor. It was just his night. The effort he put forth is what allowed him to have such a big game. Kevin, let's see if he can do that again tonight.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, he was sensational the other night, making play after play after play.
And that's what you want. Not only was the effort there, but how about the production as well?
He can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
Jackson kicks to Johnson. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
From outside the arc, rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Sohan. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got his first points of the night.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Curry to the inside. Kuminga, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. So both teams changing it up here. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So if you get a steal and you can get out in transition, they seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
You know, we talk so much, Brent, about Steph Curry shooting. What about his leadership skills and what that means to the team?
There's no doubt the team feeds off of Steph's positive joy and energy and his commitment to the game. He wills them to victory night in and night out.
And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And that one drops for him. Williams got his first points in this one.
Well, we know one thing. Devontae Graham is not going to turn down any shooting opportunity.
Here's Curry with the 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
San Antonio calls timeout. You know, Brent, we know how intense NBA practices can get, but how often do tempers boil over?
Well, practices are where you improve, and it's also a chance for guys who are on the bench to let the coaches know they're ready for more minutes. So that competitive environment is going to cause some dust up.
So a pretty lopsided game for the first half. The Warriors ahead as they first
28. Hold on, y'all. I'll be back.
the Warriors, 48.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Curry has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Jackson is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Jones in at the point. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Curry can't get it to go.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Steph Curry has changed the game, but he's going to be hard to emulate. Steve Kerr says he has maybe the best hand-eye coordination in the world. Coach is not bad in his own right as the career leader in three-point percentage, but in their free throw competitions, Steve says he swishes everything. The guy's annoying. I can't beat him. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Outside Jackson. Warriors with the rebound.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Jackson looking it over. And it's Vassell in the corner. And it's denied.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Jackson against Thompson. Pulls up. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Vassell kicks to Jackson. Passes it to Wembanyama. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Wembanyama has got 13.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Check out the numbers for Harris. Good season for him last year. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 6 rebounds and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
They get a hand on it. Pass to Kuminga. Rebound San Antonio. Zohan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's a goal on Tobias Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. The Spurs making a switch here. Wesley's checked in. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Wiggins comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Jackson. From deep. Buries it from 3-point range. Jackson's got his second basket.
It's such a sweet 3-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, he forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And Looney is so long, gets up there and flushes it.
Branham, the pass to Jackson. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Off target from outside. Warriors leading by 18. Here's Podziemski. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Zohan, the pass to Jackson. over Harris. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against San Antonio. The Warriors have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. The Spurs making a switch here. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Outside Jackson fires the 3. Again, the miss by Jackson.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's Wiggins missing. Spurs trail by 19. Outside Jackson. Branham, the pass to Jackson. A 3 ball.
No.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. There's Jackson with the 3. Jackson missing again. Harris outside. Here's Podziemski. And the rejection by Jackson. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against
Warriors. 55.
Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Setting the floor for the Warriors. In the backcourt, it's Curry and Thompson. Harris is out there with Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center, locking down the middle. And slam dunk by Harris.
It feels like Steph doesn't even have to look. He just knows where his teammates are.
And San Antonio shooting poorly, just 35% so far. It's stolen by Curry. One-on-one here. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Golden State. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Jackson makes it off the glass. And that's now 7 points for team.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
Curry against Jones. Thompson outside. Golden State moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry can't get it to go. And the Spurs with possession. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Jackson from long range hits the 3-point bomb.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Outside Curry. Hey, Brent, in recent years, we've seen the rise of sports analytics conventions. Pro basketball negotiation competitions. I mean, they're really digging deep.
Well, they're not only digging deep, Kevin, but they're giving a tremendous opportunity to a swath of people that never...
Substitution on the court.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Graham against Curry. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Shoots over Wesley, and Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Curry.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tobias Harris.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Clock at 6. Moody the pass to Wiggins. A three-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside Jackson. Graham in the corner. Launches it. And Moody pulls it down.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Outside for Curry. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Nailed from three-point land.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shot.
I just realized that. I get 1,000 no matter what.
Piggybacking off of that, Chris, I want to talk about individual training. Now, from the MyNBA eras, this is, again, in the training tab, right below player mentorship and training schedule. And here is where you can develop your players into the type of player you envision them to be. But what's also important is their load management. Now, just like what you said, let's say a player you're noticing has a lot of fatigue, they're tired throughout the course of the season. Well, you're just going to click on a player here in individual training, and the first option is going to say load management. From here, you can do what do you want the player's load management to be? Low, medium, or high. So this will allow you to manage.
Up next, the Warriors taking on the Spurs. For the Golden State Warriors, they're playing with terrific focus to start the year. Welcome to the NBA. All right, check it out.
All right.
Golden State's opening lineup. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay at the 1 and the 2. Tobias Harris out there with Moody, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. And for the Spurs, Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. Johnson is out there with Wembanyama, and it's Jackson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So we just saw this matchup. These teams faced off last time out, and again tonight. You like that as a player, Smitty?
Absolutely. You already know your assignment, the scouting report. So tonight is just about playing, and that's fun for a player.
It's good.
And Thompson's coaching staff encourages him to take quick shots. They know how deadly he is.
Jones drives in. That one drops for him.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Outside Curry. Pass to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Moody from outside. That shot off the mark. On offense, here is San Antonio. Jackson surveying the D from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
You have to credit their game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
They knew that the arena would be rocking, and if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Here's Jackson. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Nice to see Keldon Johnson developing his passing game, getting the ball to a ready shooter.
Pass to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass. Hitting a moving target.
Outside Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. Now Jackson. For 3. Another shot. And it's Wembanyama laying it in.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Curry against Jones. Curry passes to Thompson. Now Curry. Harris outside. And there's Curry on the assist by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
God damn it.
Here's Jones.
Ball,
hauled in by Curry. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a 3-point game. Wembanyama against Harris.
2 minutes.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And the defender there a little out of position. Harris sees this, takes advantage, draws the foul.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. That one's no. Oh, good.
Slowly but
holiday academic breaks. And for her to get any rights back to the kids, these are the things that she needs to do. And yes, child support, she owes that. It's up to over $21,000. So she's a mother and doesn't pay child support. She was then arrested for check fraud, and during that hearing, it turned out that it was found that
Shirley Harris
from another guy. And also she faked cancer in the past. These are scans that she would send and post on her page before. So, to sum it up, this person, for people that follow her or giving her praise and tell her how strong and how, amazing she's doing, well, she's really not a full-time mom. She barely has her kids. She goes out all the time. And she doesn't even have a job even. So she just really not someone that other single moms should really be looking towards that for inspiration or anything like that. There are a lot of, hardworking single moms out there, and a lot of respect to them. All I just want to say is she just isn't to them. So hopefully everyone can see this video and know, who she really is. Peace.
No, this is a real game. What? You got uniforms
continues to elevate.
Golden State has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. On the floor for the Warriors, Thompson and Wiggins on the wing. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. Pass to Branham. Back to Graham. Jackson outside.
Come on, Clay.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Branham. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Vassell to the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
Coming into the league, scouts saw Vassell as a 3-and-D guy, but he's a good playmaker also.
Now the Warriors with it. You know, they beat the Spurs during their... Last encounter in San Antonio.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
Graham, that's good.
Attack mode. Devontae Graham sees his opening and pulls it up out of nowhere.
To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Graham, the pass to Jackson. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling. My goal by the end of the year is to just sit there and do nothing. And that means it works because that's what a coach's job is. It's not to pull strings, call every play, and direct traffic. It's to say, this is your team. Yeah?
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, right? Thanks, Allie. Johnson with a bucket.
There's the power in Johnson's game. Feasting in the lane.
The Warriors have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And Smitty, even as his game has evolved, Keldon Johnson remains a spark plug.
You know, he plays with so much energy. He has become more than a downhill scorer. He can hit the jump off the catch or dribble and keep defenders honest.
And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you played, Grant?
You know, BA, it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
That one falls for Curry.
One of the more unique free throw shooters, if you count Curry's mouthpiece.
Jones, he's checked in for San Antonio. And so Curry.
So after I left the party, and the next day I smoked weed with Michael, and then I get in the limousine, I leave. I get back to the Sheraton Hotel at Universal. Okay. There's 4 FBI agents waiting for me.
Curry nails both of them.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. The Warriors, 4th.
When you look at this team and what makes them so special, it's how they move the ball. They don't just look for an open shot. They look for the best open shot.
Here's Jones. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Slowing past the defenders, Jones speeding down the lane.
Curry looking it over. Pass to Podziemski. And here's Harris, covered by Wembanyama.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Here's Podziemski. The 3 is up. The rebound by Jackson.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Curry against Jones. Harris down low. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Wembanyama, pass to Jackson. From deep. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And you know, in this quarter, they really brought up their shooting percentage.
And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. Trailing by 2. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets. A home game. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Moody. Shot clock at 6. The kick out. Curry to stop the run. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Jackson, and a nice finish on the layup. Jackson's got 8 points in the quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Looney. Stolen by Wembanyama. Jackson attacking from deep. Johnson. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Here's Curry. Curry with another miss.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
That'll do it for the first half. Spurs out in front. They lead by 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. San Antonio leading. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Jackson out there with Wembanyama. And it's Jones in at the 1. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Back to Vassell. Sinks that one from the post. Vassell's got his first points of the game.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Well, guys, he in the last outing against the Warriors really contributed. He had 14 points, and talk about a two-way player. He was phenomenal at both ends. He put forth a tremendous effort, made impact plays time and time again. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
Yes, he was. In attack mode all night. Once he gets into a rhythm, he's very difficult to slow down.
Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
What a graceful shot by Clay. You can tell range shooting is second nature for him.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. Smitty, one thing you really appreciate about Tre Jones, he runs the offense with efficiency.
Yes, B.A., the reason why he has a high basketball IQ and a calmness, and he never makes mistakes. The speed and agility of Tre Jones is flat out impressive, and it needs to be, because that's how he gets the better of larger opponents.
Branham's checked in for Vassell. Here's Jackson Davis, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Jackson outside. Outside Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Branham passes to Jackson. There's the triple. Thompson pulls it in. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Rebounded by Branham.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And that one's good. Jones has gotten 4 this quarter.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Pass to Moody. Thompson with it. Inside. Here's Jackson Davis. And he throws it down with one hand.
Getting better at facilitating for others. Tobias Harris with the pass that sets up the score.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Substitution on court.
The Warriors trailing. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay at the 1 and the 2. Tobias Harris out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 spot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Out left to the wing. Here's Wesley. Thompson with some nice D.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job. At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Jackson outside. Let's go with a 3. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants. Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
To the left wing. Wesley, pass to Jackson. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Golden State has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. To the wing, right side. Here's Jackson Davis. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Vassell. Jackson outside. And here's Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jackson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Thompson passes to Kuminga. Shoots. Jackson Davis misses.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
That one goes in, and it's a 10-point San Antonio lead.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed. One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
San Antonio has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Wesley. Here's Jackson. Tries again. And he converts the layup. Jackson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Especially when you're this far down. You have to make the most of every sequence.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Team is looking to throw out some T-shirts to the lavender section. Get out!
Balance player of the game.
I mean, come on. His offensive focus was just second to none in this game. He really found his rhythm early and didn't give the defense a chance at all.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. They get it back, and he gets it back.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Sochan, pass to Jackson. Here's Sochan, pounded by Harris. Launches it. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
If Sochan is knocking down the deep ball, look out. It really opens up his offense.
To the inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors.
And the first one at the line is good.
Jackson Davis taking 2 shots.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
And here's Johnson. From downtown, they get the rebound. Here's Jackson. Banked it in off the glass. Jackson's got 21.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Spurs.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for T.
He really played at his preferred pace. Never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Graham, the pass to Jackson. To the right side. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And the dunk by Jackson.
leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Outside Curry. Out to the right wing. Here's Looney. And the miss. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it up.